guys, it's time for another Jeffree Star mystery box unboxing. Not gonna lie, this is like one of my guilty pleasures when it comes to makeup. For the first time, I think ever, I ended up getting like the biggest of the boxes. So this is the Supreme box. This was expensive, but I'll tell you why I wanted to get this one while I open this, because I know you're only here to see what's actually in the box. But the main reason I wanted to get this box was because most of the time when he has these very large boxes, they come with like merch and clothing and stuff. But since there was nothing on the website asking you to pick a size, I just assumed that there wouldn't be any kind of clothing items in this. There might be something else, but I definitely don't think there's going to be clothing, which made me really excited because I really don't need any more hoodies and stuff like that because I have a lot. So I'm mostly hoping that this is going to be all makeup products. At least I hope so. There will probably be some duplicates. I do have a lot of Jeffree Star stuff, which, you know, is pretty common for me to get a duplicate or two in these boxes, but I'm excited. Let's go ahead and open this. Should I even say what the price is for this? I think it was $145. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just see what's in the box. So I'm going to try to not peek because I don't want to spoil the surprise for myself. So box is open. I'm going to just kind of grab in here and see what I can pull out. So the first thing that is in here looks to be a shopping bag. This is one of those like reusable shopping bags. I guess this is kind of cute. You know what? I don't hate this. I think this is a good idea to have in the box. So there is supposed to be, I think, 5 exclusive items in this box, and this has to be one of them. Honestly, so much happier about this than the stickers that we got in the last box. I'm just not a sticker kind of person. I know I'm not a sticker or a pop socket kind of person, which is probably an unpopular opinion, but I do like this bag. That's definitely something that I know I'm going to get some use out of. Let's see what else is in here. So there's something wrapped in plastic. Is this a fanny pack or something? I don't know what this is, but let's open it up. Oh, okay, so it's one of his bags. I think this one released, what was it, with the last launch, or maybe it was this launch, I don't know, but I know he came out with bags, and this is not something that I would have bought myself, and it's also probably not something that I can see myself using a lot. Maybe if I'm just going to the grocery store or something and I need to bring my wallet. This isn't really like my style of bag. I definitely prefer more like feminine bags, if you will, just like regular handbags over something like this, but I think that this would make for a really cool gift. So I'm excited. You know, it's fun to get things like this in a box because it is, like I said, not something I would have bought myself. So not really mad about it. And honestly, I'm not going to be mad at anything that's in this box because I always say this in my mystery box unboxings, that if you don't like weird things that usually come in these boxes, you probably shouldn't be getting a box to begin with. So let's see. I feel like I'm starting with all of the exclusive items. So that has to be 2 of them. Okay, so there's a palette in here. This has to be the Blue Blood palette because I already own it, which I do think that it is really cool that he puts palettes in his boxes now, even though, you know, I do own most of them. So for me, this is maybe not like the best thing to get in a box, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably, should I do a giveaway with this at some point? I don't really want to do it in this video though, because I don't know, I'm weird. Like, I'm not the kind of person who likes to advertise giveaways like in a like, oh my god, giveaway video, you know, because I just feel like I don't want to draw in people in that way. I like for the people who win my giveaways to be actual subscribers that aren't just coming to my channel to win a giveaway. Does that make sense? So I'm definitely going to go ahead and save this. It probably is going to be in a giveaway at some point. I might just give it to a friend. I really don't know, so I can't promise anything, but that's where I stand with that palette. I'm happy that it was in the box. I think a lot of people are going to love this. Let's see what else we have. I'm just like waiting for the next product to be a lip product because there's always so many in here. So I guess this is just a piece of paper. And we also have what looks to be some kind of a palette. I'm hoping that this is a highlighting palette because I don't have a lot of highlighters from him. The only highlighter that I have is the one that I got in the previous mystery box, which was a peppermint palette as well as another single highlighter. So oh, sweet! So it's a highlighting palette. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and open this because this is something that I think is going to be like the hit of this box for me at least, because I've been wanting one of his highlighting palettes for such a long time, but I have such a hard time like committing to buying a highlighting palette, because most of the time in highlighting palettes, there's always going to be a lot of shades that every skin tone can't use. So I don't like to buy like face palettes that I can only use half of the colors in. So here's what the palette looks like. This is the Brain Freeze Skin Frost Pro palette. I don't know how much this retail for. If I can find it, I'll pop it up on the screen. So, oh my god, that is so pretty. So obviously, like you can see, there's no way I'm going to be able to use all of these shades on my face. I'm gonna guess I can probably get away with using 3 of them, possibly 4. I can probably use the blue, the pink, at least as a blush topper or a blush. This one I could probably use as well as this one. So I am very excited to have this in my collection, and I can't wait to actually use it. Do you guys want to see swatches? Let's just do some swatches, because honestly I'm just curious, and I feel like no one's ever upset when you do swatches and like show off the product. So just going to quickly swatch this so we can see what these end up looking like here. So here are the top 3. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really pretty too. Ooh, okay, I'm not mad at that. And here are the bottom 3. So obviously there's a lot of these colors that I'm not going to be able to use on my face. I'm surprised that this one and this one look so similar. I didn't think that the top one would have like a blue tint to it, but I do think this is a fun palette. Again, not something I would have bought myself, because I just don't see myself being able to use all of these colors. Of course I could use them as eyeshadows, but knowing myself, that's just never going to happen, because I just don't do that. Let's move on. Let's see what else is in here. There's still a lot of stuff that I can feel. We have some more paper. I feel like this wasn't packaged very well. Not that I've really like seen how this comes packaged, because I just put my hand into it. But there's a lot of these little things of paper in here. So I do feel like, I think that there's a mirror in here. I feel like I can feel it. Like this is a very large box inside of the box. So this has to be a mirror. So it says Jeffree Star approved on it. Let's see which one is in here. I do already have one of his mirrors. I got this in the Halloween box. If you want to see the other unboxings that I've done, I guess I will link those up in the corner, because I've done, I think, 3 of these now, and I just love doing these. They're so fun. Whoa. Wow, that was a fail. But the mirror fell out, which, that's honestly kind of cute. You know what? I like this a lot more than I like the other mirror, because this is a round one. So, wow, it is so big. It actually goes with my lipstick today, which I'm happy to have this. I really don't use these mirrors though, because they're kind of big and they're kind of heavy, so they're not very good for filming. And since when I'm not filming, I'm not just like holding a mirror in my hand, I'm usually like up close against the mirror, or I'll have a mirror in front of me. But those are cool to have. Like, I do like his mirrors. Like I said, not something I really use that often. But let's go ahead and see what is in here. So here's the first lip product. And this is a green one in the shade Mistletoe, which that is so fun. Do I use green lipstick ever? Not really, but I do love using his lipsticks as eyeliners. So this is a super fun color. It reminds me a little bit of Crocodile Tears, which I do have, and I love using that as an eyeliner. This would probably go really nicely with my hair right now, so very excited to have that. Do you want to see a swatch of this? Do I want to open this? Yeah, let's just go ahead and swatch this, because why would I save it? So this is probably from his holiday collection. I don't know which collection this is from, so I definitely didn't shake it up properly, but this is the color of it. It's called Mistletoe. What else do we have? Probably another lip product. We have a gloss. I do feel like I saw a sneak peek about there being some kind of a exclusive gloss in the package. So this one is in the shade Soft Core Sparkle. It looks to be some kind of a lilac. And I gotta say, I really do like his gloss formula. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, just look at that color. I'm so excited for this. This is probably the item that I'm the second most excited about. Is that correct grammar? Probably not, but this is what the color looks like. Oh my. Oh, that's beautiful. Not sure if you can properly see the color of that, but that is stunning. Can't wait to use that. I think there should be still quite a few items in here, so I can feel there's definitely 3 more lip products. And some kind of a box. Let's pull this out first. I'm gonna guess that this is a lip scrub. This is a lip scrub. Wait. Yeah, it's a lip scrub. Such an idiot sometimes. This is in the shade Lemon Icebox Cookies. That's a weird flavor. Let's go ahead and smell this. I do love his lip scrubs. I do have some of them already. Oh, okay, so it really just smells like lemon cookies. Oh, can't wait to try that. I would taste it right now, but I'm going to get lipstick all over my face. I'm just not all about that. So let's take out the last 3 products here. I think these are the last things in the box. Let me just open it actually so I can see. Okay, there's something else in here. Oh no, there's another pop socket. Don't ask me if you can have it, you cannot. Let's see what the last 3 products here are. So we have another gloss. This is in the shade Ice Cold, which I actually have this one already. So I'm not going to open that because, you know, I can just give that away to someone. So we have 2 more lipsticks in here. These are any of these exclusive? I feel like this one is probably exclusive. Romeo? I don't know. Let's open this up. I don't think I've seen this lipstick before in this range, but then again, I don't own all of them, so I don't know exactly what they are. But this is a beautiful pink. Oh, I love that. It reminds me a little bit of his Watermelon Soda, which is this one, and this is Romeo. So these are like kind of similar. Let's go ahead and give Romeo a swatch though. I don't know if this is exclusive. If you know, leave it down below. I'm not very good at like actually shaking these up today because these are so watery, but totally my own fault. But that's a beautiful color. I'm very excited about that one as well. Let's see, what is the last one? So this is the last product in the box. This one is in the shade Restraints, and it looks to be some kind of a metallic purple or lavender. Oh wow, okay, so this is almost like a gunmetal purple. Is that a thing? I'm gonna try to really shake this up. I don't know why the other ones were so watery this time around. Okay, so this one is definitely shaken up well. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's super fun. I actually could see myself using that as a lipstick. It's not really something I would normally reach for, but as for like a fun, different color, I think I could use that. This will also be a beautiful eyeliner. So those were all of the things in the box. Let me know which item you would have been the most excited about. I feel like most people who got this box are going to be the most excited about Blue Blood unless they have it already. For me, I would say the favorite thing in the box for me is probably the highlighting palette because I'm very curious to try out more of his highlighting formulas. I do wish that there was one of his new formulas in this box though because this box was expensive. Did I get 5 exclusive items? I got the bag, the other bag, the gloss, the pop socket. What is the last thing? I'm not sure if it's the lip scrub or the lipstick, but either way, did I get my values worth out of this box? I definitely think that I did, and I'm very happy that I have all of these beautiful new items. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.